Good evening and thanks for watching. Violent weather has rocked several communities in the southern tier. There has been at least one confirmed tornado. Very heavy winds ripped through a number of towns and villages, including Randolph and CATTARAUGUS County. Traffic is now being diverted around the area. The storm brought down trees and power lines. Just listen to what people living there saw tonight.
It was coming down through there, and we watched a trampoline come across the road and smoke a truck. Got down through town here, and trees, wires, all over.
There's roofs ripped off, trees ripped right out of the ground, concrete, roots, wires everywhere.
Our viewers are sending dramatic pictures from the storm to WIVB.com. Sarah Pitt was in Mayville when thick clouds formed overhead. And look at this photo. Becky Barber tells us she was home overlooking Chautauqua Lake earlier tonight. You can see what looks like a large funnel cloud coming out of the lake waters. Now, most of the calls and pictures that have come into News 4 tonight came in from Mayville. And that's where News 4's Tricia Cruz is live with the latest. Tricia.
Miles, right now we're inside the Lakeview where the power just came on about 10 seconds ago. And the people who you see inside here have no place to go home to tonight because the roof of their building was torn off. The tornado touched at 440 on Lyons Road in Chautauqua. It traveled for 7 miles to Judithville. The county executive says it was divine intervention that nobody was injured. This is the tornado that whipped its way through the town of Mayville Saturday.
Estimating wind speeds approximately 125 miles an hour. Maximum width about 150 yards as far as a damage path.
Heavy winds ripped apart buildings, knocked over trees, and split them in half. Even sidewalks were uprooted.
All of a sudden, you hear like a train coming through, and I went in the back room, watched trees snap off over there and go flying, and I headed for the bathroom and waited for her to get over. Felt the whole house shake, about 45 seconds.
David Johnson saw every tree topple over in his backyard, but he's just grateful he was home alone. His 2 children usually play outside. You can see his son's bicycle in between these trees. James Kester and his wife were thinking about taking a swim in their pool. This tree got in instead.
We're sitting in the garage playing cards, and I looked out and I see things spinning, and I told them, hit the basement.
Despite the widespread damage, no one was physically injured.
I grabbed my kids out of their bedroom where the trees would have fallen on and got them out, and as soon as I got them out, this tree came down, smashed the air conditioner out of our window.
Emotionally, it will take some time to recover.
I don't know how to describe it. I've just never seen anything like this before in my life.
Oh my God.
It's unbelievable.
Wow. As homeowners and crews work to clean up the mess, County Executive Greg Edwards has a message for his residents.
Now they need to contact their insurance agents and other coverage issues if they have damage. Right now, everyone who's not involved in a situation where they have property damage or otherwise, they need to stay at home, stay away from the areas that have been damaged. Our emergency services folks need the freedom to move in and around these sites.
So back out here live at the Lakeview, again, the power just came out about a minute ago. The power has been out at all businesses and houses pretty much since the tornado touched down at 4:40 today. We see the business across the street has its power as well. The county executive tells us that crews will be working through the night and returning tomorrow to restore all the power, and the cleanup effort will, of course, continue for days. If you want to take a look at all the pictures we have, just log on to our website, WIVB.com. At this point, the county executive says he can't give us an exact figure on how much damage this tornado has caused. Live in the town of Mayville, Tricia Cruz, News 4 at 11.